So good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening, a very warm welcome to all you guys. I hope you guys are doing well. So just a sec, I was trying to adjust everything. So I hope you guys are doing well and your trades are going successful. Just a sec. User 115487, welcome to the stream, my dear. Welcome everyone who's joining from across the globe. So we have a schedule every day. I come live like 4 to 8 p.m. Dubai time, and every day is a different day. 4 hours I have a schedule where first hour of the day I basically talk about the markets, how the crypto markets are behaving, and then I also talk about the financial markets and also what are the upcoming events which are impacting the markets. So then uh, we move towards the technical analysis side of it. So the whole idea about having these streams is not to take n number of trades. The idea is to take the right kind of trade. That is what matters. So what I want you guys to do is whatever guidance is being given in these sessions is just for like understanding that every setup is not basically a setup where you enter for trade. See, with me being the like trader myself, I have learned this some of the things hard way. Some of the things I learned it just the easiest way. So whatever kind of good and bad things that in my day-to-day trading I also come across, I keep sharing those insights too with all you guys. So uh, the problem here is everybody has their own way of trading. Now, what you may do is like even I, in fact, when I started my journey, I had my different way of. I gathered information from here, there, one mentor here, one mentor there, somebody who's that strategies which I liked. I picked up few here, there, everywhere. I picked up few things, and then I made my own approach according to my financial goals, my requirements, how it suits well according to my schedule. There's so many factors in trading. It's not just about knowing mathematical calculations. It's not just about knowing logical reasoning. It's not just about having a good technical analytical mind. It's just not about having good fundamental skill out there. Not just about the subjective thing, but also something that we need to understand that trading is much more bigger than this, which means a person you how do you define yourself? A trader is nobody, like it's none other than an entrepreneur itself. If you imagine yourself as a business owner, that's where half the battle is won, is what I feel, because trading is not like entrepreneurship. It is basically it itself is like a business. It itself is like a game of profitability and losses. So the way we basically move, like when we are doing trade, sorry, when we are basically doing any kind of business, there will be days where it will be a good cycle where we will do a lot of business, where we will have a lot of profitability. There will be days when the business will be very down and we might not do like great. So trading spot, whether you're trading in spot or you're trading in futures, whatever you're doing, not every day is going to be a perfect setup for you. Not every day is going to be a profitable day to you. But what really matters is whether you take 100, like maybe 5 8 trades in a day, or you take one trade in a day. That is what matters. Quantity really don't matter in trading. One trade in a day, just giving you right kind of setup and right kind of entry and exit point. That's all it takes. So if you master that, and not just about that, also you know how you can discipline yourself, very important thing. These are very important skills which we learn when we are doing trading, because trading might seem like it is a very boring subject. Trust me, I have seen people, they want to learn trade, but they don't even pay attention to what the other people are trying to teach or what they are trying to say. They can't even sit for 15 minutes or half an hour to listen to the lecture or to listen to how the trading is done or things like that. It takes a lot of effort, lot of patience, and definitely whoever has told you trading is a smart work, it is not smart work, it is definitely hard work. Because what we tend to do is we have to basically not just know the mathematical calculations, logical reasoning, or not about just technical or fundamental analysis, but also the skill set of being able to control the fear and greed, which is basically your emotions. How you control yourself is what matters. Second thing is also patience. How bad of a trader you are really don't matter. What really matters is if you know how to be patient, even when the markets are not going in your direction, or if they're going in your direction. If you're patient and you're disciplined, your success is like bound to happen. So that is what ultimately will differentiate between a loser versus a trader who basically has all these skill sets. And then you definitely will grow in life and will definitely even if we talk about not constant returns, or even if we talk about not everyday profit making, you will on a growth journey. When you calculate overall picture, you will see yourself sitting at some place where you are in a profitable situation. So with that note, let's begin the day. Let's have a look at the market first. Okay, let's have a look at what the financial markets are also looking like, and then we will come back to the technical analysis side of it. Okay, I will be explaining you the Zbit platform. I will be explaining you what all features we have currently available, and then what all you can do on the platform, and through which, like different ways, whatever ways you can make money. I will keep on sharing this as we go on with the um like as we go on. पैसे sorry पैसा कैसे विथड्रॉ कमा पैसा वॉलेट में पैसे कैसा ऐड करें. ओके, वॉलेट में पैसे कैसा ऐड करें. सो द क्वेश्चन इज, somebody has asked me a question in English, sorry, in Hindi, that वॉलेट में पैसा कैसा ऐड करें. I will show you that. Let me show you. I'm going to log into my platform first. So this is how you log in. You put your ID, password, or you put your phone number, and I think it only gives you email address. So I'm going to log in first. Let me first log in, and I'll show you from where to add the money. My dear user 968470, you asked me a question and you disappeared. I don't understand. You guys should stay patient, my dear. See, everything takes time, and everything is all about time and patience only. You guys don't even like to give little time towards all these things. How are you even going to make money? Tell me. I don't know. How are you even going to make money? Tell me. See, trading is not at all logical, not even rocket science or anything. It's all about patience, and it's all about hearing the other person out. Of course, you are right now in the learning stage. So I want you guys to first, learn it. And then once you become confident yourself, you might not need my guidance also, which is okay. I'm not saying, but in the initial phases when you guys are starting out, why don't you just give some time towards. So this is where you go to the wallet. Okay, and here on the total balance, you will click on deposit. For me, my crypto, I only have the option of putting crypto deposit here because I don't know, I need to check it with my customer service team why my fiat deposit is, that feature is not available. But I think for most of you, it's like crypto deposit option also is available and fiat deposit option is available. So if you have fiat deposit, so you can use that, maybe, link your bank account or UPI or your GPay or whatever, and you can transfer it through Indian rupees. If you, I think this user who asked this question, 968470, looking at your ID, it looks like you're from India. So you will have to link your bank account, UPI, GPay, whatever, and deposit it through fiat in Indian rupees. And if in case you have something which is like lying in any other wallet, then you can do this crypto deposit. How you need to do is, like, if you have, for example, you have some crypto like either USDT or BTC, Ethereum, Solana, TRX, whatever you have in other wallet, you need to go to that wallet first. And first of all, you select which crypto you want to transfer. For example, if you want to transfer USDT, you go to USDT. Here you need to select exactly the network which you are using so that you can copy the same address over there. It's much easier and better to always use same kind of network for better transaction execution and things like that. See, other than that, it does give you the time period here. So Ethereum ERC20, it takes about 2 minutes. Tron takes about 1 minute. Optimism take 1 minute. BNB Smart Chain takes 1 minute. Polygon POS also takes 1 minute. So more or less everybody is taking same time except for ERC20, which is taking 2 minutes. So whichever network you want to select this here, select even in the other wallet, the same thing. You will see some address here, copy this address and then paste it over there. And then the amount, whether you are transferring from there to here or there to here to there, whatever you're doing, you need to go to the other opposite side and do that complete action. So for example, you're transferring it from here, so you need to copy this address and or you can basically like in this deposit address, you can copy this and paste it over there so that the money from this account gets debited and goes into that account, and vice versa. So that is how you do it. So don't share your wallet addresses or things like that, because people might misuse this. And cryptocurrencies, as you all know, is basically very, very sensitive information. Mostly your wallet address or your like these addresses are mostly very, very crucial things. So you have to keep your passwords, your addresses and everything very safely, because if somebody hacks into it, you might be in trouble. And if somebody tries to utilize that for any purpose, then you might be in problem. So keep your passwords, your login IDs or your addresses and everything very safely. Okay, that's about how you do the deposit or transfer. If you want to deposit, the button deposit is directly available and you do this here. And if in case you want to transfer, just a sec, you want to transfer from here, which is like from spot to futures, futures to transfer, you can always do this internally. Okay. And if you want to withdraw, you go here and withdraw again, crypto withdrawal, you can do this here. That is how you can do it. Okay. So what else I think I am able to answer to your question. If still you have doubt, you can ask, no problem. So guys, when I am live, make sure you basically go and deposit funds so that you can trade along with me when I am basically telling you any buy sell signals. Okay, so let's begin our day. I'm going to take you through first markets, then we will talk about the technical aspects. If we have any buy sell signals and I find some perfect entry, I will let you know with all the reasons why or why not you should take a trade. And then if you want to take this as guidance, apply this and by going to your charts and do your research as well and then apply it to your charts. Otherwise, when I say buy or sell, also you can take the trade along with me. That's totally up to you. I'm not going to force anyone on that aspect. That is totally up to you guys. Okay, so people joining from Cambodia, Indonesia, uh, Bangladesh, and whatnot, make sure you fund your accounts. We have some special big giveaways going on, guys. So if you want to be part of this giveaways, you have to deposit funds while I'm live. So please deposit funds while I'm live, and you may stand the chance to win some free crypto. Not free crypto, free giveaway. So somebody was asking me yesterday, can you give me $10? Can you give me this, that? Sorry, I cannot give you dollars or USDT free of cost. Yes, what I can do is, if you deposit funds while I'm live, definitely I can, announce a special winner and give you some special gifts that can come your way. So that is what I can do. So deposit funds while I'm live. Click on the deposit button which you see it on the screen, and deposit funds right away so that you can utilize this. All right. So currently market is standing at Bitcoin at 110. You all can see it on the screen. Ethereum has reached 3,934. Looks like the coming few days are going to be a big rally if in case FOMC meetings turns out to be a fruitful one. I think that's where the market is kind of like pointing out. I just get this feeling that whatever the results are going to be out in coming 2 to 3 days, like 28th October is when the FOMC meeting is scheduled, right? This month. So I think that most probably, if it turns out positive, we might see again all the cryptos rallying. So BNB is standing at 1119. It's positive by 2.56. Solana is also positive by 0.41%, standing at 191. XRP at 2.49. So all these cryptos in the recent past has made some all-time highs. Bitcoin reached 126K. Ethereum 4,973. BNB reached 1,326. Solana reached 294, and then XRP also reached around 3.38 or something. So every crypto, like the top stable cryptos, all of them reached their all-time highs. So now again, after a small pullback or consolidation, looks like again the market is going to have some positive days. It all depends on the FOMC meeting that we are all waiting for. So the fear and greed index is still showing that it is still in fear. People are not very positive about it. So we'll still have to wait for coming few days and see how it is going to be. The market capitalization is standing at 3.76 trillion US dollars. The volume seems to be like little low, 154.53. Normally it is around 250 when the markets are doing really well. It goes about, and in fact, the market capitalization reaches like about 4 trillion and more than that. So looks like the volume is impacted definitely because of the liquidations and profit taking. So it does seem for that. 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 22 23 24 25 26 27 28 29 30 31 32 33. Okay, it's a majority. Looks like 30, more than 30, 40 cryptos are negative, and other than that, I think 60 of them or something are like positive. That's okay. So I do check this because I want to know if because some of the cryptos do follow Bitcoin's footsteps. So I just like to check the other cryptos, how are they performing in terms of Bitcoin. Because Bitcoin is, if it is steady, it is going good and all, then in that case, most of the other cryptos also kind of follow its footstep, and it kind of does well. Or if Bitcoin is down, then they are also down. So that is how the Bitcoin performs. So that was my look on it. Anyways, Bitcoin basically, it has reclaimed 110. We also, it is buoyed by a softer than expected US inflation, which print which tends to boost risk assets. Total crypto market capitalization is hovering around 3.8 trillion, up modestly in the last 24 hours. Despite Bitcoin strength, altcoins are lagging. That is not riding the wave as strongly. A big structural story. Companies that treated crypto as a treasury assets are under pressure. If they need to liquidate, it could add to the downside risk. So the overall mood is cautiously optimistic. Bitcoin is up, risk sentiment is improving, but altcoins and leverage plays remain vulnerable. If inflation surprises on the upside or regulation steps in, things could reverse quickly. So be cautious of the trades that you guys are taking. I want you guys to be very, very cautious, because like just in 2 to 3 days, we're going to be very clear what's the upcoming stance on it. So the broader financial markets, global equities are doing well today. S&P 500, Nasdaq composite rose around 0.8 to 1% on the back of lower inflation, raising hopes for a near-term interest rate cut by the Federal Reserve. And the key indices, S&P 500 is up by 0.79%, Nasdaq is up by 1.15%. Approximately from recent data. Markets are still watching trade block risk, for example, US-China trade, friction, export controls, chatter, etc. This could spook risk assets. Risk assets are looking good for now in both crypto and stocks, but they are also pinned for a reversal if the macro narrative changes as your crypto channel operator self. You should be keeping both upside and downside scenarios ready. So today, when we're going to trade, we're going to keep that in mind. Just there are like around 2 to 3 days left for the decision to be coming. So we have to be very cautious in terms of whatever trade we're taking today and tomorrow and coming few days. So because if things don't move in our direction, if they don't move in the way it is supposed to, then it might be a very riskier thing. We might be either hitting a stop losses, or we might be you know we might even get our money stuck. So those are the things that we need to see. So now, what are the key things by the end of this? Like, I think there are hardly 5 days left over. So there's inflation data, interest rate policy that we need to watch out. As we saw, softer inflation has given a boost. If inflation turns up, risk assets might be at might get a hit. And crypto regulation and macro linkages, companies holding crypto on balance sheet items, derivatives flows, etc. These can amplify moves. So if things don't go well on the monetary policies, interest rate policies, or things like that, it might be an impact. Companies holding crypto as balance sheet item, derivatives, I told you already. Altcoin specific dynamics, since many alts are underperforming, if one or two break out, it could trigger rotation. So that's on the altcoin sentiments. It's risk sentiment shifts, trade tensions, geopolitical events, and regulatory stocks could flip the script fast. So yes, there are trade tensions as usual. We know that US-China war is anyways going on. The last hit was definitely the last crash was all because of US-China tariff war only, where US imposed 100% tariff on China. That's where we saw the market like going crazily in a day. Like, I think it was, what was the date? It was 7th of October. Not 7th. I think it was 11th of October something. So geopolitical events, regulatory shocks, anything can basically impact the market. So we have to be very, very careful when we are moving ahead today, tomorrow, and until 27th of, I think, like, yes, tomorrow and day after are very crucial for us. So we have to position ourselves very, very carefully in coming 2 days. Not overdo things as usual. Like I say, not overdo things, because on 28th, if inflation data shows up and Federal Reserve Chairman is going to decide that he wants to increase the rates, like increase the interest rates, that might be very, very negative for crypto markets. So the markets can suddenly start going further down. We all should pray. If anybody has taken any kind of positions all this while, and they're waiting for their profits in their long buys and are waiting for the markets to go further up, I just pray that your targets are achieved. But for the people who are planning to take any trade, I want you guys to basically be cautious while you take a trade, because the upcoming 2 days are very, very crucial for all of us. So we have to position ourselves accordingly. Okay. Let's begin our, technical analysis side of it. As usual, we are, on Ethereum chart. If anybody who is joining the stream, guys, I can see people joining in from India, Indonesia, Cambodia, Bangladesh. I don't know, like different countries. You guys are from. Some of them are also from Montenegro. I don't know how do you say that. That word itself is so difficult for me. So I want you guys, if you have any specific requirements, do tell me in the chat room when you enter. Like if you want me to analyze some other crypto, I can pick up that also. I'm picking up Ethereum. The reason is because I want to make sure that Ethereum, being the most stable crypto, has like good amount of liquidity and utility, and is always in the news for some good reason. So I like to pick up Ethereum for that reason. But if you guys have any specific requirements, do let me know and I can pick up that particular crypto to do the analysis as well. So yeah. All right. So I'm anyway starting with futures trade. So we are on to the futures trade of Ethereum's chart. As usual, we will be looking for some perfect entry setups. Just a sec. I'm going to close. No, I'll keep 5, 10, 30. Okay, I'll add 2 more in this because, and I'll change the settings. So I have 99 here. I'm going to change it to 50 and 200. All right. Yeah. I'm going to bring this RSI a little low because I want my charts to be a little bigger. What is wrong with it? Why am I not able to? Yeah. Okay. RSI, I just need the numbers. I don't need too much of, I don't need the chart. Okay. So on my chart, you can see I've got, I've put 5, candles moving average, 10 candle moving average, 30 candle moving average, 50 candle moving average, and 200 moving average. So from the most, like the least to the highest I have put over there. So I'm on a 1 minute chart, and every day we try, plotting some scalping positions. So, user 324605, can I ask you, are you trading in spot or are you trading in futures? You want to share your how far your crypto journey is going good, or you want to tell me about anything? जय भीम लिखा है थाने में वीआईपी नंबर करा का है जय भीम लिखा है थाने में वीआईपी नंबर करा का I honestly didn't get what is this. J Bhim. I don't know what is meant by this. Anyways, जैसा ही किसी से कोई सवाल करो सब भाग जाते हैं, पता नहीं क्या। गाइस, क्या मेरे चेहरे पे आप लोगों को भूत नजर आता है? भूतिया लगती हूँ मैं, पता है? व्हाट डू यू थिंक ऑफ मी? यू गाइस जस्ट रन अवे। All right. So we do basically, analysis depending on how the markets are doing. So the reason I have put my moving averages is it kind of gives me an idea where the market is moving. So I can see on the moving average chart right now all my five different, moving averages. Uh, the orange line is for 5 moving average, the blue line is for 10 moving average, the yellow line is for 30 moving average, and light purple is for 50 moving average, and the dark purple is for 200 moving average. So each one of them is basically below price, which means price is above all these moving averages. So on shorter time frame, all these are basically showing that it's in uptrend. I'm going to change the color of the 200 moving average because I want to have that more clearly, because from the long term perspective I want to see. So all of them are sitting in uptrend right now. Now let's have a look at the 60 minutes time frame and see where each one of them are sitting. So for each one of them on the bigger time frame also are sitting above. The price has now reached above all the moving average on 60 minutes. And on the 4 hours chart still has capacity. 200 MA is above price. So price, when it reaches like close to 4,134, 126 or something, that's where your, uptrend from the, um, even from the big trend perspective, like bigger market structure perspective also is going to change. So until for 1 hour chart, we can see price is in uptrend because all the short moving average, like all the small moving averages are justifying that price is above that. So let me just pull this a little and see. Yeah, it is in downtrend from the bigger perspective still. Okay, still not reached. It has the capacity still. So uh RSI is sitting at 55. So most probably in upcoming few days, maybe probably just about, uh there are 2 to 3 days in between where markets, if it goes in our favor, we might see, might even cross this level on the moving averages, like the bigger perspective. Volume seems to like look good, like on the buying side, buying is becoming strong still. So some of these are kind of giving indications that the uptrend is very soon going to, begin. But having said that, now what really matters is we cannot blindly just look at all of this in this current scenario only with the hope that, okay, in the upcoming few days, 1 or 2 days, everything is going to be like positive and then we take trade according to it. I don't recommend all of that. Yes, while the coming 2 days can be fruitful for all of us, at the same time the probability of it not going in our favor is also just equal, like 50-50%. So that is how it will be. And yeah, so let's see today what all positions, what all we have. So currently I can see the price is in uptrend on the shorter time frame. So but the reversal can happen at any point in time, given that 1 hour chart is favoring us, but 4 hours chart is still not in a right formation right now. So currently price is near the neutral zones. uh, selling is kind of getting stronger here. So till the price reaches its exhaustion level, somebody wants to take a scalping position here, can continue to take a short position, but the price is very soon going to reverse, so you have to position yourselves accordingly. So remember, guys, yesterday I was telling you, when it's in a downtrend, the way we are like apprehensive of taking long buy positions, the same logic applies when it is in uptrend. So you see all the small moving averages, 5, 10, 30, 50, 200, all of them are basically below price, which means price is running above the moving averages. So now because it's in uptrend, here take like yesterday how taking long or buy position was risky. In this scenario, taking short position basically can become a riskier affair until unless the situation changes and it comes back to again the normal thing where price completely moves below moving average, or completely turns into a downtrend. So that is something that we need to watch out. So yesterday was a complete different scenario. We were sitting in downtrend, and that's why I was continuously going on saying, guys, don't take buy trades in such kind of scenarios. That's what I was telling. But now in this scenario, because price is above all the moving averages, the long buy positions in these kind of situations become more favorable. But at the same time, because only short moving average, which is just until 1 hour time frame, it is basically showing an uptrend, and the price is already near the like 5660. It's almost reaching the exhaustion levels on RSI too. So some traders, they like taking trades at 60 level itself. So price retracing back to those levels, or mostly reversing from those zones, are very very common. So whenever you see there's a dip coming like exhaustion level, try entering it from the dip itself, um, not from the bit, like not from in between. Okay. So now also you see price is now trying to move, like it's going down from 54 level. So again is a not so good sign. Uh, but it might not be the perfect entries what I will. Let's try to position this on the charts and see, because we want to see if we are able to get a 1:2, 1:3. Let's first look at what the market is. Market is moving at 1.55 here. Currently, the overview, this is showing a negative of 0.59%. Okay. Oh, why has it moved to 6? I hate this Ethereum's chart. Binance. Okay, here we go. This is what I hate, you know. I don't know why is it having some technical issues. Let me move to 5 minutes chart. But then our analysis might go for a toss. Let me then try to do this on this chart only. Let me see. Do I have this option of long position here? Can I draw long here? Brush is there. Like, yeah, I have a short position. So if I plan a short position here, what is happening? Oh, let me move it. Can I move my chart a bit? Okay, so I have my short position here, and I am trying to lower my stop loss. This is all up to you guys, where do you want to put it. Coming to risk to reward, let me just put a short position once more. So we entered into the trade from this zone. This is 1:1 ratio. What is happening there? I was trying to. Oh my god, I so badly hate this. Why is it giving me? I don't want. I want to drag that. Oh my god. Hold on for a second, guys. Something is wrong with this. Now it looks better. Now can I drag it? Yes. So my 1:2 is going to be 1:2 is going to be here somewhere. Now the point here is, because it's in uptrend, the question here is, will it be able to reach this level or not? Yeah, this will be a 1:2 ratio. So the exit point is 3944, and your entry was at this level. So you entered at 3950, and not 3950. Yeah, 3950 only. So the entry point is 3950 and your exit is at 3944. But that's a very, very small, I think 3950 minus 3944. It's kind of not giving me the right kind of move. Is it a $6 move that we're talking about? Or let's say you took a position here at this candle. So your entry point is 3949 and your exit is at 3943 something. Yeah. So when market is moving in upward direction, taking short positions during such times can be a riskier thing. The way we find it risky when it's a downtrend and we have to take a long buy positions, the same thing for short positions because we want we are thinking that maybe for short term market is trying to price is trying to come down, but unfortunately it really don't go in that direction. So currently all the moving averages, like price is all above all moving averages, which means shorter term perspective, like on the 1 minute, 5 minutes frame and all that, price is in the upward direction. So this particular scenario is mostly not good for um, taking short trades. This was like not even 1:1. This is why I was telling you guys not to take a trade in this scenario. Somebody wants to take a short when the price reverses from here can do it. A new high is created. So the new swing high got created here. can be a fake out. Be careful of this particular move. That's what I can say. Because a green candle is moving up. However, I don't see any kind of movement on the volume indicator, or maybe the volume indicator is not moving in right direction. I don't know what is happening there. So Ethereum has turned negative by 0.64%. So all of us need to adjust our positions accordingly. While all the small moving averages are supporting a short-term uptrend, this could have been a perfect entry for short from this level, because if price reaches till this swing low or tries to break through this swing low, then a position from this level until here is a good, um, I think it could be a good risk to reward. Like if we keep this swing as the target, this is almost like 1:2 that we're talking about, keeping the previous swing. But if price surpasses that level also, and we're trying to keep it like, we're trying to enhance the positions more, which I honestly speaking don't suggest. 1:2 is more than enough, given that we want to close out our positions as soon as possible. There are only 2 days left for us, and anything can go, in between these 2 days. So be careful, is what is. I think 1:2 ratio is achieved for the people who would have taken a trade from that level. Yesterday, I've shown you this setup already. I told you guys, like whenever you see a big red candle or a big green candle forms with a bigger wick, either on the upside or the downside, from there it is, mostly indicating that the order block got rejected and price is most likely to reverse. So those are our perfect entry setups. So even if you don't know how to trade in supply demand zones, how you don't know where to pick up, which position to pick up, try trading in order block zones only, like where order blocks getting rejected. Those are our perfect entry setups. Suppose you don't know how to find out like where is like where is the demand building up, where is the supply zone, where is the demand zone. You can't plot that on charts yourself, or um, I've shown you guys in my previous streams also. You don't really need to plot that manually. Also, you can always take smart money concepts indicator, which kind of shows you where the order blocks are getting balanced. So but the problem with that indicator I saw is, I've tested that, is that it kind of gives you a late confirmation. So sometimes it's a bit of if the confirmation comes a little late, you might be late in your entry. So that is why I'm not encouraging completely to even rely on one of the indicators and start taking trades based on that. So I think this was a perfect entry setup. We achieved a 1:2 ratio also. Uh, in fact, I think it's more than that. Although I set it at 1:2, but yeah, I think price was able to reach more further down, which was like almost this was almost like 1:2 2.54 ratio. So on shorter time frame, price is still above moving average. It's in uptrend. It hasn't moved past the moving averages. So even if you guys are planning for any long positions in this scenario, you can. But remember, 2 days in 2 days, market is going to have a new turn altogether. So if FOMC meeting is not going to give some good results, try closing out the positions on the same day itself. Don't try to keep it very long, or try to prolong things, or unnecessary get like keeping unrealistic targets might let you either stuck your money, might get your money stuck, or maybe it can also, what it can do is, other thing which it can do is, you might not get proper profits or something. So be careful on that front. So today, if you are trying to take a long position, I want you guys to keep the positions very with very realistic targets. Don't overdo things also, because in next 2 days anything can happen. Anything means anything can happen. So uh, we are in the in between the uncertainty. So I don't want to don't chase every move, I would say. Don't chase every dip you see, don't chase every high you see, because that's not how trading or trading mentality works. Okay? It's about capturing the right kind of a movement which can give you good enough of profit, and we need to analyze that only. So, like in this case, a 1:2 ratio was possible. We saw it. The entry point, the exit point, 3952, exit was at 3944. So, it was possible, keeping your positions in mind and everything. But if you kind of chase every move and try to take trade in every setup that is coming your way, that's not it. That's not how it is going to work. So, please be mindful of that and please be careful of that fact. Currently, price is in uptrend. So even if you're planning to take a long position, which is okay, but adjust your positions accordingly. Still, it's an uptrend in a shorter time perspective. The uptrend has not begun from the bigger market structure point of view. Like when we look at 4 hours chart or when we look at the big time frames, still price has not reached completely in uptrend. It's still in downtrend. So this what you see on 1 minute, 5 minutes, 15 minutes chart is a temporary uptrend or a temporary pullback is what you can see, which can reverse at any point in time. So you have to adjust your positions accordingly. While you can take long positions, but you need to adjust the positions in a right direction, because currently you can see markets are moving at around 1.53% on ZBET, but if I see the coin market cap, it's showing me negative 0.46%. So not a very good sign, because we want the markets to at least move 2 to 3% or 2 to 5% for a very, like, for us to withdraw good amount of profits. These kind of moves, especially when the market is moving like very like it's moving at 1.53% here on this platform, so this will not be able to give us the right kind of entries and exits. Imagine the last short strategy that we did. It was just about, not even about $6 to $8 move it was. So only if maybe you're buying one complete Ethereum without leverage or something, you would have been able to earn that kind of a profit. But if you're leveraging, you're taking a very small position, not going for a very big position or something, I don't see that much profit also. Like imagine I gave you that position at 39. So what? Just imagine I had $100. I took a 10x leverage, $1,000 position, and I took 39. What was that amount? 39. Sorry, this was the place, right? 3952. So 3952. I took the position, and now I'm selling it off at 3944. Let's see how much are we able to make. 997. And say out of that $1 or $2 will go for the profit, sorry, for the loss, for the fees itself on the platform. Not worth it. Not worth it. You see, this level to this level, even if we talk about 1:2, market is not even moving. If I measure this in terms of measurement, okay, 1:2 we kept, but this is not even, this is like 0.22% of market. Do you think 0.22% will you be able to make anything? I don't think. The only way you can make, which is the riskier way, is you have to increase the position of the size, which is subject to you guys. If you take too much of um, like too much of big position also can be a riskier thing. See now suddenly how it is dipping. So if the price gets rejected at this stage, again price is going to reverse, so you can take a long position from here. But let me see. Yes, it's reached RSI, volume is increasing, DMI is showing selling is still strong. Price has reached below moving average. This can be, this particular candle which is getting created, it can be a fake out. So watch out before you enter into the market. Hold on for a second. Let me just analyze it with $2,000. 2000, was it possible for us to achieve something? So we entered at 3952 and we exited at 3944. 1995. Yes. I think with 2000 still it was possible, but given that, yes, given that $2 is basically going in fees, I think yes, with $2,000 position it was possible. Now, how do you take a $2,000 position? It all totally depends. So you have 100 into 10, which you do is for um, which is for your 100 into 10 is for your $1,000 position. You can even take 200 into 10. So you put $200 and you take a $2,000 position like this. So the target is achieved here. Now this size, this move, 1:2 is practically not possible, but this one was a good move. This was about this was about 0.41, which again is like on the risk to reward ratio, maybe from this level means risk to reward of, I think the scale is not right. Before it can't be 1:4. Something is wrong in this. Do you think it's this 1:4? No, it's not even moving 0.4%. How many points is it? Let me just see. So it's basically 3952 and this 3936, 3936, 3952. How many points? 14 points. 14 points can't be 1:4 for sure. I don't know. I think maybe the scale is wrong or something. So in this move, you were not able to achieve basically 1:2 for sure. But this move you are able to achieve, given that in this position, what could have worked properly is you could have taken a 2000 position instead of 1000. But here, even with 1000, you were able to still do well. So 1000 divided by 3952 into 3936. I think in this you are able to make some profits. Yeah. So even if we think $2 is going in fees, $2 or $3, I think it will still be left out with $1 or something. So there's this minor pullback right now. So looks like again prices move past the moving averages. So it's again for a short while moved into downtrend. So still currently be cautious. If you're taking any long trades, be cautious is what I can say. So you've seen how market is performing today. Okay, I think 1 hour or half an hour is good enough to assess how much is market moving and then decide on how to position yourself. I have given you an easy way. So we measured how much it is moving and with the probability of it going either up or down, how you manage your position, how you can like whatever money you have, if you have $100, how much leverage you should take and how you should position yourself. All that we did calculations and we were able to decide on how we can close. The point here is we have to make sure that we try to close the position within a day itself. Don't try to drag the position for the next day or don't try to drag the position for a long time, because currently today we are on 25th and next 2 days are the only days that we have, and 28th is when Federal Reserve is going to announce its new whatever monetary policy, if it's going to cut interest rates or it is going to increase, we never know. Cutting interest rates, it's okay, it will be good for all of us, markets are going to go up, no problem. But if it is going to basically increase the rates, then might be negative for all of us and markets can still go down. So it does not matter what positions you are in, whether you're buying it or you're selling it. If you don't close the position on the same day itself, can be very risk taking, in the sense that you might not be able to either your losses are going to happen or your money is going to get stuck. Whatever be the case, try to first assess how much is market moving on a day to day basis, or in current scenario, and then see based on that, keeping a probability of yes it is going up and yes it is going, and or no it is not going up. Like you decide on the position, like if I take this much amount with this much leverage and the market is moving in this direction, like it's moving like 0.4% or it's moving 1% or whatever, then if it goes up, this is what I'm going to keep my target and I'm going to exit, and this is where I will take a long position or short position and then decide according to it. While you will continue to do the technical analysis and see whether you're getting a buy position or you're getting a short position, that's a different thing. But the movement also matters a lot. It does not matter. You can profit from both the ends. You can profit from short, you can profit from buy also. But the problem here is, if market is not moving enough, then you don't have any position at all. So that's why I am going on saying what really matters is how much movement is it having. That technical analysis we anyways will do based on moving averages, based on uptrend, short term, downtrend, whatever it is, we will continue to do. But you have to first see, like for example, from this level, let's analyze this. Now from this level till this level, market has moved around 0.41% only. See, now your analysis is saying it has just moved 0.4%. So in 0.4%, how can I make profit? That is your task. And how do you decide that? I gave you a simple calculation that you should decide, like if you have $100 in your pocket, 100 into 10 is what is $1,000. So if I am taking a position at 3952 and I'm exiting at 3936, am I making good profit or not? If the answer is no, then again you need to assess, if I increase my position from 100 to say 150, 150 into 10x as the leverage, which is like 1500 position. Can I still make profit or not? So do all these calculations. Like I take an entry at 3952, I exit at 3936. So am I making good profits or not? Am I, like, after paying the fees for the platform, am I left out with at least $1 or $2 in my wallet? That if the answer is coming like at least $1-2 is getting in your pocket after all the fees, deductions and everything, then you're on the right track. You're done with the day. Close the trade for the day. Don't go for too much greed, because market can, completely change the scenario in coming 1 or 2 days. So close the trade and be happy about it. How difficult is that? Tell me. So the easiest way is, even if it doesn't move in your direction, put a stop loss, exit it with less than 0.2% of a loss or 0.4% of a loss. And if you see that you have not taken a right decision or not speculated it properly, take a stop loss, exit. If even after taking the trade 1 or 2 times you're still facing the loss, it's okay. Try exiting at the least amount possible and get done with the day. Maybe today is not the day for you. Again, come back the next day, practice it the same way. How you do it, I showed you. You come here, see the movement of the market. First of all, check this information. It's showing you as it is 1.36% market, but on the live cryptocurrency market here, it's actually in the negative 0.52%. However, it's here showing as 1.35. But don't worry on those numbers. What you need to do is, you need to go and maybe put 1 hour time frame here and see on an average in 1 hour how much is the market able to move. Now if I try to analyze this, like for example, this is my 1 hour chart. This is where my 25th October has started. Okay, not here, not here. Yeah, this is where my 25th October. Now what you will do is just this whole day, okay, one day you will take it, and you will, sorry, take the measurement and you'll pick up the dip here. So this is your dip for the day, and you'll pick up the highest point here. My highest point is here. So you can see on the chart itself, it's moving about 1.18%. I'm on 1 hour chart. If you want to still pick up a day chart, which is 1 day chart, you can still see this also. So today being 15th of October, this is your latest candle. Even on this, you can measure it. How much is it moving? So you take the dip here and you take this is your highest point. According to this, it's showing as 2.3. I don't know. Maybe I'll try to enhance it a little more. So this is my lowest point, and this is where my, so overall today market was moving around 2.36%. It has moved around 2.36%. So now you can decide, but this is overall day, how it has performed for past one, like from past 24 hours, how it has been performing. So this is my 24 hours. Now coming to the small time frame, like I told you, even you can start and analyzing it in this manner also. Like, let me pull out the data for 25th of October. Today being 25th, hold on. Yeah, it starts here. Okay. This can come off as little, I'll do it on this chart, guys, because that is coming as very small for me and I might not get accurate information because of that. So here, 25th of October, let's take the dip and the highest point and see where the market is sitting. So if I take this dip and I take this high, which is the resistance, it's not even 1.12%. I don't know why that particular, is this today's data only? Yes, it is today's data. So it's like it's showing this is different. And wait, let me put a 1 day chart here and see my 1 day performance. Is it the same or is it something? Hmm, my God. This candle is still not formed yet, so might not as well get a right picture. I think more or less is the same thing. 1.1. I think this is what we were plotting on the shorter time frame also, right? Yeah, I think more or less same, not much. So it's like it's just 1% market that it is moving currently. So now you know where, how to position yourself and what to see, what not to see. It's just 1% market, whether it's in downtrend or it's in uptrend, you know where to take the position. So we measured it on the charts itself. Although currently on the live cryptocurrency market, it is showing negative -zero point 0.5, but here it is showing as what about BTC? What is the PIP value of Ethereum at 0.53? I don't know. Sorry, what about BTC? I didn't understand your question, my dear. The unknown trader. What is the pip value of Ethereum at 0.35 lot? Will you be able to rephrase this for me and ask in a better manner? I'm not understanding the question properly. The unknown trader. I'm talking to you, my dear. People who are joining from external sites like YouTube, X, and everything. And you also wrote, what about BTC? So what do you want to know about BTC? I am, analyzing it for Ethereum. All you need to know is the way we do the analysis here or what we are looking into. You kind of have to go back and do the same thing. Yes, I am a trader myself. I am a trader, my dear, but I'm not sure of what exactly is your question. Be more precise in asking the question. Probably I might not know what you're asking or what you're asking in the manner I might not know about it. Yes, I trade. I trade. That's why I basically I am also advising or I'm also teaching here, right? Like how to trade. See, what I know is like I think this word which you're using, PIP, I think that's I heard this word too. Of course, I think this is more used in forex and gold side or anything. So Mostly traders use this word when they are trading in forex or they're trading in gold and things like that. So pip is what my way of you know, per pip value of Ethereum in 0.35 lot size trading. I am not sure really seriously what does this mean actually. Because every trader trades in a different way and everybody has their own style or way of doing things. Uh, and gathering all the information possible from different ways of doing it. I've developed my own way of doing things. Honestly speaking, still I didn't get this question. What is the per pip value of Ethereum in 0.35 lot size trading? What is per pip value means what? What is it? Maybe I'm not familiar with this kind of per point. Not sure, madam. What is it? Yeah, I know. I heard of this thing. I keep hearing this word pip, 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 and I know it works very fine in forex and all that. I don't trade in that kind of a thing. And honestly speaking, I'm not even getting the term that you're saying. Your question also, I'm not able to understand. What is the per pip value of? You only can properly explain me. Maybe if there's something that I don't know, maybe you can explain me and teach me something. I don't know. I don't trade in this manner. I don't know what you're talking about. So you might want to share. You can share, no problem. Because I have a different way of trading. Unknown trader, what is the per pip value? You asked me this question, so you can only explain me what is it so that I can understand. I'm sorry, guys. I know sometimes you guys come up with some questions which I might not be able to um, answer, or I might not be able in a position to answer because everybody has their own way of doing things. Like, I can count, or because I have my own mentors too, I have my own, people who I follow too. So I know a lot of people even don't understand the smart money concepts for that matter. They keep very, simple strategies and things like that and trade, and yet they are still successful even after not knowing those things. So um, and there is nothing right or wrong, there is nothing bad about it because everybody has their own way of trading. And just because somebody knows about smart money concept, remember back in I think 1985 or much before that, there were people who were in the New York Stock Exchange, or people who are still traders to this time. They don't even, at that point in time, it seems there was not even computers to trade, but people still used to trade. And then when the computer systems and softwares and everything came into picture, then they started using all of that. And some some use these indicators what we have, and then there are so many upgrades that keep coming, some new thing here, there, and all of that. So all these things are part of it, and not everybody uses everything, and not everyone follows the same rules and things the way others are doing it. So I'm sorry, I'm not still I'm still not very clear about what is your question, and I'm not able to answer to it. Maybe if you rephrase this, I might understand it better and might as well answer it, but I really didn't get. Are you elaborating, my dear unknown trader? If you're asking me for the Zbit platform, I don't think as of now we have got anything set as such. Probably if you're asking me some internal thing like which is related to Zbit, I have not heard of it so far or anything as such. So, as usual, again, no answer for that. Alright, so I'm going to take a small 5 to 10 minutes of break and then we'll continue talking. I know one of the users asked this question about some tip, which I honestly speaking, at the current situation, I don't think there is any kind of scenario as such. But I'll have to check internally if there is any kind of information on that. Uh, Value of PIP is what you asked, right, for Ethereum. So I will check with you and maybe get back on it, okay? I'm not too sure of it. Guys, how is your trade journey going on? People who are joining the sessions, I want you guys to share your journeys, man. Like, यार come on, आप लोग ना मतलब you guys are joining the session. I'm a trader myself, and if you don't tell me good or bad, like we should be knowing about each other how we are doing, right? If you're facing losses, I am facing losses. Also, I keep sharing my stories too because I'm a trader myself. I see people joining from India, Indonesia, Cambodia, I don't know, Nigeria, Bangladesh, whatnot. But you guys are not sharing your stories. Are you guys facing losses? And what is the thing that is, bothering you, or any specific requirements? Because you guys, I know, join for various reasons onto this platform. So when you don't share that with me, how am I going to know about it? Even if it is a success story, share it. If it's a loss story, still share it so that we can work it out together, guys. I don't know. You guys are not very participative, seriously. Some of them just join the session to give unnecessary comments. Like, I don't know who was this Mr. 794773. He or she, I don't know, they've written a comment as chore. Now I don't even know what does this mean. भाई आप लोग ये प्लेटफॉर्म पे ट्रेडिंग सीखने आते हो, ट्रेडिंग करने आते हो, या फिर आप लोग को मतलब ये सिर्फ ऐसी यूजलेस बातें करने के लिए आते हो? मैं समझ नहीं पाती हूँ. No offense to anybody, no harsh or rude words to anyone, but यार प्लेटफॉर्म पे आते हो तो प्लेटफॉर्म से रिलेटेड भी बातें किया करो, या फिर टॉक अबाउट योर ट्रेडिंग जर्नी. मुझे अफसोस इसी बात का होता है कि यार मैं 4-4 घंटे यहाँ बैठ के आप लोग के सामने बोली जाती हूँ, और एंड ऑल आई एम वेटिंग इज लाइक यू हैव टू tell me, like, if what we discuss is adding any kind of value or is making any sense, what we talk about, or how is it going for you guys, if you're able to implement any of the things in your trading. And all I get to hear is all these, weird comments. Weird comments लिखने के लिए आप लोग के पास टाइम होता है, आप लोग आते हो, comments लिख के चले जाते हो, but the platform is made for you guys only to learn something, to gain something out of it, and to be able to make money, right? And 4 hours, although you guys come for like 5-10 minutes, I sit here for 4 hours and I'm like continuously going on analyzing markets and going on telling you what is an ideal buy position, what is an ideal sell position, and different aspects to it. आप लोग कितना जाके इसके ऊपर होमवर्क करते हो, कितना आप लोग जाके इन स्ट्रैटेजीज को यूज करके, हाउ मच डू यू इम्प्लीमेंट इट एंड हाउ मच आर यू एबल टू यूटिलाइज? Nobody comes back and tells me that, okay, yes, we watched your stream, we saw few things here and there and we implemented it and it worked out good for us. Or even if that is not there, at least ask the questions, the right kind of questions. एक तो पता नहीं मुझे, ये पिछले वाले भैया ने भी पता नहीं क्या से क्या सवाल किया, ये जो क्या था, तो मुझे कमेंट समझ में ही नहीं आया. व्हाट वाज इट, लाइक जय भीम लिखा है थीम में, पता नहीं, आई डोंट नो व्हाट इज दिस, आई डोंट इवन नो व्हाट दैट कमेंट इज. तो when you're coming here, guys, okay, fun masti will be part of these sessions. It's okay, we can joke around, we will be joking around, we can be we can keep this as a happy go lucky kind of a session. I'm not saying come here and only have very serious talks and serious discussions or very boring topics and all. We can keep it interactive, but let's also stick to the agenda. Let's also stick to the point why we are coming here, right? We're coming here so that we can learn through each other. Like just abhi, somebody from the external side, like on the YouTube, asked me a question, which honestly speaking, I was not aware of, because like every trader has a different way of trading. So he asked me a question which I was not aware, and I simply gave a answer that I will be coming back on that question later on, because I right now don't have an answer for it. So I'm going to discuss that with my team internally, and then come back on that question what he has asked me. So that way I want you guys also, like, come ask me something or share something with me, so that together we can learn with each other. like I don't know what is the agenda. Some of you join. When you join, why are you joining? Also, I have no idea. Like, what do you? If at least you guys let me know what are your specific requirements. That way, I'll try to mold my conversations according to it. Because what I feel is like I'm just sitting here talking one way, and there is no response coming from your end. I feel like I'm just talking to my own self. So, and how much can a person talk to himself, right? It's difficult. So let's keep it interactive. Like, I don't think am I so difficult human being that you guys can't talk to me? You guys can't, build a rapport with me? Is it so difficult that you can't even put a right question in front of me? Come on, यार, इतना भी क्या है कि एक सही right kind of conversation नहीं होती है यार यहाँ पर. अगर बहुत टेक्निकल लगता है, बहुत ज्यादा भी कोई चीजें डिफिकल्ट लग रही है, लाइक सम ऑफ द वर्ड्स आई एम यूजिंग और सम ऑफ द थिंग्स, यू कैन स्टॉप मी एंड टेल मी दैट आई डोंट नो दिस, टेल मी व्हाट इज इट करके. भाई, हम लोग, मैं भी कोई गॉड नहीं हूँ. आई एम नॉट अ गॉड. आई एम ऑल्सो ह्यूमन बीइंग. जैसे मुझे भी कई कई बहुत सारी चीजें नहीं पता होती है. इट्स ओके. मैं जिस तरीके से ट्रेडिंग करती हूँ और मुझे जो एक्सपीरियंस होते हैं वो सारी चीजें मैं आप लोगों के साथ शेयर करती हूँ. अगर आप लोग में से भी कोई चीज अपनी चीजें बताना चाहते हो तो बताओ ना यार. आते हो गायब हो जाते हो, आते हो गायब हो जाते हो. टू मच है सच में ना, मतलब. एनीवेज, अभी आई एम मूविंग ऑन. अभी फिलहाल सारे के सारे मूविंग एवरेजेस प्राइस के ऊपर है. मैं थोड़ी हिंदी में भी बात करें, आई एम गोइंग टू कीप इट अ बाइलिंग्विस्टिक thing, because I know some of the guys, some of the people who keep joining, they want me to speak in Hindi as well. So I will keep it as a combination of English and Hindi for everyone. तो क्योंकि मूविंग एवरेजेस बेसिकली अभी सब के सब प्राइस के ऊपर हैं, तो अभी फिलहाल वापस प्राइस डाउन ट्रेंड में आ गया है. शॉर्ट टाइम फ्रेम पे, जो कि 1 मिनट का टाइम फ्रेम हमने लगा रखा है. RSI 54 पर है, यानी न्यूट्रल जोन से थोड़ा सा नीचे है. इस जोन पे यूजुअली हमें ट्रेड नहीं लेना चाहिए, क्योंकि मार्केट इस जोन में बेसिकली यहाँ पर अक्यूमुलेट करने की कोशिश करते हैं. तो आप देख सकते हैं कि सेम लेवल के बाई और सेल, मतलब यानी जो रेड कैंडल्स फॉर्म हो रहा है, ग्रीन कैंडल्स फॉर्म हो रहा है, वो सेम लेवल के फॉर्म हो रहे हैं. यानी एक भी कैंडल उसमें से स्ट्रांग होती हुई नजर नहीं आ रही. यानी एक ग्रीन कैंडल बड़ी बनती हुई, बड़ी बॉडी के साथ बनती हुई नहीं नजर आ रही, या एक रेड कैंडल कोई बड़ी बॉडी के साथ बनती हुई नजर नहीं आ रही. मोरलेस दोनों साथ ही साथ चल रहे हैं. तो ऐसे में ट्रेड लेना थोड़ा सा आपको यहाँ पर वेट करना पड़ेगा, क्योंकि मार्केट अभी डिसाइड करने में है कि उसके पास जितने ऑर्डर्स आ रहे हैं, चाहे बाई के ऑर्डर्स आ रहे हो चाहे सेल के ऑर्डर्स आ रहे हैं, तो वो डिसाइड नहीं कर पा रही है कि इधर अभी फिलहाल बायर्स स्ट्रॉन्ग हो रहे हैं. यानी इस प्राइस लेवल पे जो 3941.20 जो चल रहा है, वो प्राइस पे बायर्स स्ट्रॉन्ग हो रहे हैं या सेलर स्ट्रॉन्ग हो रहा है, वो अभी डिसाइड कर रही है. जैसे ही उसके पास ठीक ठाक ऑर्डर्स आने शुरू हो जाएंगे और ऑर्डर्स आएंगे, वहां से आपको दिखेगा कि प्राइस ऊपर नीचे होते हुए, फ्लक्चुएट होते हुए दिखाई देगा. तो ऐसे जोन्स में यूजुअली ट्रेड लेना नहीं चाहिए. हमको सिर्फ वेट करना चाहिए एक ब्रेकआउट के लिए. अब वो ब्रेकआउट ऊपर की तरफ होगा या नीचे की तरफ होगा, वो तो एक बड़ी जब कैंडल फॉर्म होगी तभी हमको पता चलेगा. तो उसके बेसिस पे हम ट्रेड लेंगे. और इसमें थोड़े से कंफर्मेशन आएंगे कि बेसिकली वॉल्यूम इंडिकेटर पे ग्रीन वॉल्यूम बढ़नी चाहिए, और RSI और DMI पे बेसिकली DMI पे आप देख सकते हैं कि ब्लू वाला जो वो है बाइंग प्रेशर DI+, वो बढ़ते हुए नजर आ रहा है. तो मोस्ट लाइकली अगर वॉल्यूम इंडिकेटर पे भी ग्रीन वाली वॉल्यूम बनती हुई नजर आएगी, तो आपको यहाँ पर प्राइस ऊपर की तरफ जाता हुआ नजर आएगा. तो इस समय पे अभी कोई बाई ऑर्डर ना लें, बिकॉज प्राइस ऑलमोस्ट शॉर्ट वाली पोजीशन में पहुंच गया है। यहाँ पर या तो जो प्रीवियस वाले ट्रेडर्स हैं, जो जिसने बाय कर रखा होगा, वो लोग अपना प्रॉफिट लेना शुरू करेंगे। तो फिर यहाँ पर अगर बाइंग स्ट्रॉन्ग नहीं होगी तो आपके पैसे और आपका ट्रेड फंसने के ज्यादा चांसेस बन जाते हैं। तो कंफर्मेशन के लिए वेट करें। डोंट हेस्ट इन टेकिंग अ पोजिशन। Looks like the breakout is coming towards buying only. Price is trying to move up. अगर ये वाली कैंडल स्ट्रॉन्ग होती है, the green candle, then you can plan to take an entry at this stage. Wait for the confirmation. सेलिंग स्ट्रॉन्ग होती हुई नजर आ रही है, पता नहीं कभी ग्रीन कैंडल फॉर्म होती हुई नजर आ रही है, कभी रेड कैंडल, पता नहीं। Buying is becoming stronger, but because it's reaching its exhaustion levels on the RSI, the liquidations as well might start happening from this. So profit taking can start happening from here. So people who have taken earlier trades than this, they might start shorting from this level. कम्युनिटी में मुझसे जो भी लोग सवाल पूछ रहे थे, आप लोग को फ्री क्रिप्टो चाहिए, $10 चाहिए. So my answer to all these people is कि guys ये profitable organization and I want you guys to remember that there are no free lunches in this world. तो फ्री क्रिप्टो अगर आपको चाहिए तो जीविट प्लेटफॉर्म पे आप लोग रजिस्टर करें and then start trading on the platform. That's how you will be able to make money. While every trade is not going to give you maybe success in the initial phases when you're starting out. I don't know what kind of a trader you are, but ultimately you'll make some money. So instead of asking कि $10 मुझे दो, $50 मुझे दो, तो I would say to watch the streams, do your own research, apply all that is being discussed here, and then take some successful trades. You will make money, guys. Instead of asking ke free crypto do, yeah, come on, go and just trade yourself, right? How difficult is that? फिर न्यूट्रल जोन के पास पहुंच गया. ये परफेक्ट सेटअप अभी स्टिल नहीं बन रहा है, तो अभी कोई ट्रेड लेना नहीं चाहिए. वेलकम बोनस। हम्म। क्या मिला आपको वेलकम बोनस माय डियर? 252403। आई थिंक डोज पेपे ये सब कुछ मिल रहा है ना। मुझे भी पेपे मिला था। आई थिंक क्या मिला था मुझे? पेपे मिला था 10,000। ये देखो 10,000 पेपे मिला था मुझे भी। अभी इथेरियम की मार्केट थोड़ी सी पॉजिटिव हुई है, पर मूवमेंट फिर भी स्टिल ज़्यादा नहीं आ रहा है, तो पोजीशंस अपने अकॉर्डिंगली आप एडजस्ट करें। ऑल द शॉर्ट टर्म मूविंग एवरेजेस आर बिलो प्राइस। अगेन प्राइस अप ट्रेंड की तरफ पहुंच गया है शॉर्टर टाइम में। आई थिंक 1 आवर के चार्ट पर एक बार देखते हैं 1 आवर के चार्ट पे क्या सिनेरियो चल रहा है। 1 आवर पे भी ऑलमोस्ट वही सिनेरियो है। 4 आवर्स पे भी ऑलमोस्ट मोर और लेस सेम सिनेरियो है। पर मैं ये 10 वाला रिमूव करके 200 वाला लगा के देखती हूँ। हम्म। 1 घंटे वाले चार्ट में सबके सब प्राइस बेसिकली ऊपर है मूविंग एवरेजेस से। लॉन्ग टर्म में स्टिल ट्रेंड चेंज नहीं हुआ है। Traders, be cautious while you take trade. Drop in to tell me a hi. Come on. Come on, guys. Come on, Dia. Hello. Hello. Hi, 8422032. Hi. Sorry, I was trying to make some adjustments to the way it looks क्योंकि शायद आप लोग को when I'm explaining certain things you guys might not be able to view it properly. Hello, hello, hello. Recharge right now, guys. Come on. Recharge right now. Deposit some funds. Make me happy. Make yourself happy. Trade along with me. There are some amazing moves that we can see on the screen. You can see it yourself. Wow, this was an amazing move. किसी ने यहाँ पे शॉर्ट ट्रेड लिया 0.26%. अभी स्टिल फर्दर नीचे जा रहा है. मैं सेटिंग्स चेंज करने में रह गई. मैंने आप लोगों को सिग्नल दिया ही नहीं. Come on, India, दिखा दो. 1:3 वाला रेशियो भी ऑलमोस्ट 1:2.53 का रेशियो अचीव हो चुका है. यहाँ पर हम सब सिर्फ सेटिंग्स में रह गए और हमारा ट्रेड निकल गया हाथ से. अगेन वापस से प्राइस न्यूट्रल जोन्स की तरफ पहुंच गया है. ऐसे में अगर सेलिंग कंटिन्यू रहेगी स्ट्रॉन्ग तो यू कैन एंटर इनटू द रैली. ऑल्दो already लोगों का 1:2.53 has been achieved for some people. So if buying becomes strong, I don't want you to take a trade here because the move that is likely to happen from here is very low. There's not enough movement that can happen. Like it's already reached 61 on RSI, which means some traders like to take their profits from this level. People usually like to short from this position, so buying at this level can be a riskier thing. Okay, shorting is still the right way. I know if you would have not entered in the first candle itself, I will rather say don't even capture this movement. I would rather say wait until the new setup and then take a trade, because I know you've gone halfway through, you did not take a trade when the setup was formed. Somebody who took the trade at the top of the wick, they're sitting at around 2.5, 1:2.5 ratio, like 1:2.53 risk to reward ratio. If you enter the trade at this zone, it can be a very, riskier thing. Oh, sorry. My numbers are not clear. I thought it is 60 actually. Okay, let me try to keep it at least like this. Yeah, now I'm able to, it's at 40. Okay. Guys, price has reached below the moving averages, taking a long position in this scenario can be a riskier thing, but adjust your positions accordingly. Not much of a movement is happening. If you rightly position yourself, you can even make some money even through long buy options. It's just that right positioning with the right amount is what is required, guys. Trading is not so difficult. Trading is not rocket science. There's no right setup for buying and sell currently because price is almost near the neutral zones. So we have to wait for some kind of breakout here. I am not in the favor of taking a buy position given that the short term moving average is basically above price, which means currently price on a shorter time frame is in a downtrend. is moved in downtrend. So until buying becomes like really strong and moves past the moving average, there is no buy position, and we should not enter into buy position until the trend becomes very strong and it moves become like it moves above the moving averages. So now that it is sitting below moving averages, it can still continue to move in downtrend only. So when we don't have a certainty of where the price is heading, it's better to avoid such trades or don't take trades until any kind of strong confirmation happens. Guys, it's not about taking hundred of trades or taking trade at every setup or taking trade at every dip or at every peak. The point here is taking about right kind of trade at the right time, and all the conditions that needs to be met for taking a successful trade. Selling is strong. At this current stage, I'm not getting a very positive feeling. So that's why, I'm not giving any kind of signal here, because not every setup, not every dip is a buy or not every peak is a sell. So let's wait for some more confirmations. Like, let's see uh, proper formation on the charts, and then we'll take a, trade accordingly. Anybody has any questions, guys? Come on. I'm removing this. Minutes chart price is above all of them. Looks like it's an uptrend, but short term. 4 hours still not reach. 1 minute time frame. Moving in downtrend. The slope of the indicator here slightly looks like an uptrend, but now it's trying to tilt a little. Like I said, it's trying to move into the downtrend. I'm using these charts because sometimes that chart is not giving me accurate information sometimes. Again, price is consolidating, so there is no buy or sell position here. The start of a downtrend looks like has begun. So when the price reverses for a short term here, you guys have to carefully position yourself. Like, let's measure this and see. So the swing high is here, not even 0.17%. Imagine. And it's just like 39382. It's not even an $8 move, 8 points move. Guys, we'll take a small 5 to 10 minutes of break and then we'll continue. Let's see what's coming up. The downtrend in a small time frame has started. The movement is not looking that great. So position yourself accordingly. The downtrend is still um, God. I need to move this a little. Yeah. So the move is like just 0.19%. Now think of it logically. Do you think it's practically possible for us to take a trade in 0.19% moving market? Which I doubt hardly it's possible. Anyways, let's continue after some time. Selling is only strong right now. Last half an hour of the session, guys. Price is just about to reach neutral zones. Long buy position in this present scenario is not advisable. Sorry, guys. My system got stuck actually. So that's why I was not able to look into your queries. So 842032. Hi, hello, my dear. 986783. Hello, my dear. All you guys, I'm sorry. Sometimes my system gets stuck. Oh, because of which I might not be able to see the comments sometimes. Oh, hi, 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 hi. During such situations, short positions are only good enough. No long positions. Again, we've come to the same place where we were yesterday. Yesterday also price was in downward direction, downtrend direction. Again, it's moved into downtrend. I think starting of the day was good. It was like it performed well, but now it seems like it's in downtrend. Morning was, I don't think it was that great move, but still it was better. But now again it's gone into downtrend. But don't worry, both the sides we have, anyway will have a position, whether it goes in downtrend or it goes in uptrend, doesn't matter. The problem here is market is moving very slow. It's like not even moving 0.4, 0.5%. So in that scenario, that's why I'm not giving you any buy sell positions today. Because you see, I was trying to measure the moves from that time. It's not even see this move. It's like took so many minutes to happen. 0.26% only. So until and unless the amount is like really big or something, then only the possibility of it, then you can have some good profits coming. But in order to meet the level of the market, should you really increase the position size? Then my answer is no to it, because it's not about how much capital you're investing. It's about preserving your capital. What is trading all about? It is always about preserving your capital, and with whatever move market is going in whichever direction, you should be able to take profits from that. So that's how you should position yourself for the day. So today, I don't see much happening on the overall market front. So I still think, uh, I mean, short positions, anybody wants to take, still short positions are okay. But one thing which you have to do is you have to plan your position and size very carefully. So, like I told you, it's not even 0.26%, 1% market. So, if it is moving in 1% direction or less than a percent direction, how can you position yourself best? You see accordingly. I've shown you the calculations in the starting of the day. So, but not for everyone is going to suit. uh, I don't know, some might be ready to take that kind of a risk, some might be able to take, uh, some might not be able to invest that kind of a big amount or things like that. Because today in the morning we were talking about $1,000 and $2,000 position. So not everybody would be okay with it, or not everyone will be okay to invest that kind of a thing, which I totally understand and I agree with you guys. So see what suits well. So we are heading almost towards the end of the session. Anybody wants to ask any question can ask anything. So now short time frame, guys, market is in downtrend. Shorts are the only positions, no long trades, no buys at this point in time, given that after 2 days there is also going to be inflation data and FOMC meeting that's going to happen. That's why I'm asking you guys to lower down your sizes and positions and everything, because don't know in next 2 days what is going to happen. If the market is going to go crazily up, and FOMC meeting is going to say that it's going to be rate cut, or there's no change in the rate cut, then crypto markets will be positively impacted. But just in case the Federal Reserve chairman is going to come up with some shocking news, then we do not know that it's going to be again, further falling or further crash. So that's why from the starting of the day today, I'm going on telling you to be cautious. Next 2 days are very crucial for all of us. I think short positions are the only way through which you should be trading in next few days. But even in short positions, what I want you guys to do is to position yourself very carefully, just in case market moves positive after the FOMC meeting. Even your short position can be a loss making position. So position yourself accordingly, like do proper mathematical calculations there. So if market is today, for example, moving in like 1%, 2%, depending on how it is moving, plan your positions properly. So how you do it, for example, like I'll just show you on this chart, because that chart is a bit uh, you see, for example, you planned your position at this level, which is this level. Now, by now it is just 0.7% only. And if you try to check this on a short position, I don't know how much would be the risk to reward in this. It's like 1:4 kind, but how much can you make? It's like 3955 and it's 3929. How much is it? It's a move of almost $26. That's it. So $26. Now you divide your lot. How you want to divide your position? Do you want to take 100 into 10x as a leverage and $1,000 position? Or do you want to take, for example, let's imagine you took a $500 with a 10x. Shall you take it as 10x? No, I think that would be too big for you. 50 into 10, $500. Okay, $500 means you bought it at this point 3955 and you exited at 3928. Oh, how much is it? It's like $3.41 is your profit. Out of this, even if you like imagine half of it going in the trading, sorry, half of it going in the trading fee, you're still left out with $1.5, something like that. So you see, it's just this is which candle? This is basically like 1 o'clock candle as per UTC. You should see what is it as per your local time, and the trade has closed at 15:35. So it's a big time. Basically, it's not very short. Usually, scalping, what happens is like we should be able to take out the trade within next couple of minutes itself. But today, because market is moving like very very slow, you see, if this is where you took the entry, this candle, it means you took it at 1 p.m. of UTC, and you're exiting at 15:35, which is like 3:30 p.m. of UTC. So it's almost like how many hours? One means two, three, almost 2.5 hours for it. So 2.5 hours for $1.5. Is it really worth? Then you need to watch out what you have to do, what you want to do. So the uh, risk is too much. Like, although I gave you that how to position yourself and things like that, but honestly speaking, when it comes to practicality, it's not at all a great thing. And seeing your money bleed at times can be a very very crazy thing. So be careful is what I can tell you guys. So with that, we are almost heading towards the end of this session, like only next 10-15 minutes left out. Somebody who is joining the stream, you guys want to ask any questions, please feel free to ask. I think I've given you enough guidance on how to take the position, where to take, and what all to do, and things like that. So decide on your own, guys. What I tell you may seem like it's a good idea, or it might seem like it's too good to be true, things like that. But ultimately, it's you who has to do the, what do you call, you have to do your own research. Let's have a look at the charts. Okay, the moving averages are still not favoring us. RSI, it's like near 50 almost. Again, a consolidation phase. So sorry, I'm getting itching actually. Both buying and selling is equal right now. So, guys, with that, we're coming to an end of the session. Today has been a little disappointing day, but traders, it really don't matter to any of you whether the market is going in upward direction or downward, because I'm sure the right traders and the smart traders will always find a way to trade smartly. I hope you guys were able to, get some useful insights today. Today, market is little down and it's going in downward direction. So on shorter time frame, if you want, there is no uptrend here. There is downtrend on the short time frame, but always watch your long time frames as well to take a trade. And short positions are the only way to trade in this kind of scenario. And also because the FOMC meeting is very scheduled for 28th to 29th of October. So please cautiously trade, because the outcome of that meeting will be the game changer for crypto markets. The market might either move positively or the market might move negatively. Both can be the scenario. So your positions, whatever you guys are taking, the same day take it and close it. Don't try to keep it for long, because keeping it for long means you're inviting losses or you're inviting your money to get stuck. So please don't trade, or don't over trade also. If in a day you plan a setup, try to close it as soon as possible. The moment you get some profits, try to close it as soon as possible. And don't overdo things is what I can tell you currently. So this is the current situation. Today, fear and greed index is also showing still fear among the people. Market, like even on the live cryptocurrency chart, you can see Ethereum. I think the starting of the day was doing very well, but now it's come down again 0.7. In fact, I think Bitcoin also is seeing some kind of little um, decline and all of that. The volume also, you guys can see, completely drastically has come down. You can see 95.74 billion, it seems, which means that major liquidations are happening still. There are a lot of short selling that's going on happening. So in that scenario, we really don't have anything at the moment that can give you any kind of buying and giving you a profitable situation. But yes, selling will be the right way, and that is how you position yourself. So with that, I'm going to basically end the session in next 5 minutes, 10 minutes. If anybody who joins wants to talk to me, wants to share any information, wants to you know discuss anything, feel free to do so. Last 5-10 minutes left out. So if anybody wants to ask a question, please feel free to ask. Such scenarios, only sell position is the way to trade. Don't get into buying positions, but because that might be a loss making position for you guys. Hi, my dear 369612. Hi. So, hope you guys are going to take some good trades today. I'm going to end this session now, as I anyways not saying you guys participating in these, asking me right kind of questions. To all the people who have waited and patiently joined the sessions, I really thank you, each one of you. Make sure you guys are, depositing funds while you're live with me. Also, make sure that you trade live with me when I say buy or sell. Not every position is going to be a buy or sell. Not every dip is a buy. Not every peak is a sell. So you have to be careful and trade accordingly. I am going to pick some lucky winners if in case you guys are going to deposit funds while I'm live. So I've been going on telling guys use this platform for deposits and trade, but unfortunately nobody is doing it. So please feel free and do this so that we can help you, guide you in every which way. So I put in a lot of effort and I put in a lot of time to do all these sessions. Please support and show some love by depositing funds while I'm live and start trading along with me. All right. So take care of yourself and we'll catch tomorrow again between 4 to 8 p.m. All these things, whatever is being discussed, are not always financial advice. So please also do your own research. I want you guys to be successful traders. So don't I mean, I'm not saying you should blindly take my advice as well. You can always go do your research and pick up on the strategies, pick up on the guidance that's been given and trade accordingly. So I will see you guys tomorrow at the same time between 4 to 8 p.m. So hopefully we'll have a lot more conversations coming in and we'll have a lot more um, fun and interactive sessions. That's what I'm expecting. The session can be fun and interactive. Only thing is, I want you guys also to reciprocate when I am live. I cannot continuously go on talking. The session can be fun, nice, happy, good, everything only when you guys start talking to me. And unfortunately, all I see is people just say hi, hello, that's it, and then they just leave. While, if we keep these interactions very funny and keep going with it, even such boring topics can become very, very nice and fruitful and good actually. But unfortunately, you guys don't want to participate now. What do I do? All I can say is just I can just insist on doing it, but unfortunately, ultimately you guys have to do what you need to do. Anyways, that's being said, please go ahead, hit like, subscribe, share it with all your friends, family. Subscribe to the Zbit channel. People joining from external sources also, make sure you download the Zbit app, join it from the external source itself. Trade safely and trade only that much which you think you can afford to lose, because crypto markets are highly, highly volatile and anything can happen in a day. So I want you guys to trade smoothly, trade safely, and I will see you guys tomorrow at the same time between 4 to 8 p.m. Dubai time. Take care. This is Nida Preen signing off from Zbit, your official host, and tada, bye bye.